Interesting week again with some news, and I'm drawing some parallels because I've been reading Nick Bostrom's simulation argument recently. The simulation argument stipulates 3 points, and they are mutually exclusive. So he's saying that either all civilizations that have high levels of technology and would have the capability to create simulations go extinct before they can do that, or such civilizations have no interest in creating simulations, or it is almost certain that we are living in such a simulation. And how does he get to this? Well, basically it says if high technology civilizations are not extinct and they are interested in generating simulations, then there would be so many of those simulations that it's much more likely that we as people and with our consciousness are actually in one of those simulations than otherwise. Interesting thoughts. Hot on the heels of that, there was also this study published around generative agents, interactive simulacra of human behavior run by and they created a little virtual world, Smallville, and in it they let loose 25 automated autonomous agents. All interactions, everything that drives them is run with ChatGPT, large language model, but they've given it memory, and on top of that they're processing this memory, and they can pretty much get small human behavior and interactions between those autonomous creatures. And the architecture that they have created for this, so they have perception, so little models run around. Whenever they are in that little world, in that little town, they perceive things, they see other characters, they see objects, they see rooms, and that goes into the memory stream. And the description of what they see, that's all generated with GTP. Then on that memory stream, they are able to perform functions, they are able to retrieve memory, they are able to reflect on memory, and this reflection is basically done by retrieving most pertinent values of memory or memories, and then to have ChatGPT reflect on those, summarize it, figure out what it means, and store those back as memories. And in a similar process, they can also do planning off of those memories. So they remember what they were supposed to do, and they can divide their day based on that. And this whole plan is again prompted from ChatGPT in that person's context and added to the memory stream. Based on the retrieving of the most relevant memories, they can then define their next actions. And if you let this all run, then you notice that these people get to know each other. They even planned an event together. They invited each other to that event. They actually showed up at the same time. They coordinated to do decorations in the event space that they were planning to meet. It is quite amazing. So simulations of human behavior driven by large language models enhanced with memory and functions. Very interesting. So it remains for me to come to a conclusion on this. So I started with Nick Bostrom's simulation argument, and in it we basically say, well, either civilizations who are able to run or create simulations of intelligent beings have gone extinct. We are not extinct, actually. As far as we know, we might be extinct and we might be living in one of these simulations. Then the second point was, well, it could be that those civilizations who have these technological capabilities are not interested in running simulations. Well, we are actively building simulations, we just looked at that. So then, if you're not extinct before you created your simulations, and if you are interested in actively building simulations, then the odds are that you are actually in one of those simulations, much more likely than being outside of it. There you go, think about that.